So this is the case as I change a shower door. I'm also fixing the grout. The grout has some deficiencies, a lot of areas are missing grout. And we start removing some of the grout, but what we're gonna do, well, I'm gonna show you how to do it. You're gonna need some blades and a utility knife, the one that you use to cut sheetrock with in working construction. So you're gonna need a lot of those blades because you're gonna wear them out really quick. I tried with a little stuff, but they don't really work as good as that. So you wanna go ahead and use a mask, some goggles, so no little parts of grout will fall in your eyes. So let me show you some deficiencies that we have here. The situation is that you want to make sure that you clear all that out. So it's going to take some time, a few hours, but it's worth it. You want to go ahead and clean that really well. And if you have a lot of mold or stuff before you do it, I encourage you to clean it up really well with bleach and soap and all that stuff, so you have the area nice and ready once you finish applying your grout. So, you know, go ahead and use also those little blades. So, yeah, I would say razor blades that are used to clean windows with. So I'll show you in a moment, and I'll show you how we're going to proceed with this part. So it's just going to take some time, be patient, and just, you know, work really well. Okay, so we are cleaning the tub, as you know, as we said that we were cleaning it. But a few things that I want to show you is that I have a few different type of tools that I'm using. A regular utility knife, you're going to use a lot of blades, like I said before. A lot of blades to make sure that you use the sharper ones. The lower the blade, the worse outcome you're going to have. So the idea is that you go ahead and when you pass it through the joints, you want to make sure that you cut in an angle, so you can actually get a little deeper. If you only cut in the middle, you're going to have a little excess, and when you start applying the other grout, you're going to have some of that exposed. So it's going to take some time and a lot of patience. Now in the corner, sometimes you have, like in this case, you have some silicone over here. That silicone can get really tough, and for that you're going to use what is called like window scraper, or a little you know, utility scraper. Really good. You have a lot of blades, you're going to need a lot of blades, and with this you're going to make sure that you start removing all that material. So you're going to need a lot of patience and a lot more of those blades as well. Now you want to make sure that all that is clean, because when you apply a new grout, in this case it has to be an unsanded grout, and we're mixing it with an acrylic booster or an acrylic solution instead of water, so you prevent mold. It's going to be stronger. So the idea is that you mix it up really well and you apply it with an applicator like we're going to show you. But when you apply it, and if you don't take those excess or the joints out, or the grout between the joints out, then it's going to show again, and that will defeat the purpose of what we're doing right now. So you got to be, you know, really diligent and clean everything really well. So let's continue. Well, you can see how many, and I threw away some more, but there are a lot of blades that you need to use in this case to clean. But the idea that you have all these areas of the joints really nice and clean as much as possible, again without compromising the tiles. So you can see a lot of the leftover here. Obviously the drain is covered, and we took out the plate cover here so we can clean around the area. Now what you want to do after you have this exposed like that, you want to use a spray gun with a little bit of dishwashing soap, bleach, and some water. Not much. You don't want to oversaturate the walls with any type of solution, but the idea is that you want to clean all that mold and mildew that is behind the walls. In this case we didn't have that huge of an issue, but sometimes you have a lot more of that stuff on the wall. So I recommend you probably just, you know, if you have a lot of dirt on your walls, clean before you take the grout out, let it dry, and then you continue and clean back again. That's depending on how bad is your situation. So let's continue. We're going to clean this up and we're going to prepare it for the grouting. So what we have here is the unsanded grout. This is white, the company. This is an acrylic mixture. Instead of water, you use this grout additive, and you mix it in a bucket. In this case I'm going to use a small bucket because we don't need that much. and the grout joints are really small. So you're gonna mix it up with a drill and a mixing tip, I guess. And that's it. So we're gonna apply this with the applicators in a second and show you. Okay, so once you have the grout nice and mixed, you want to make sure that the consistency is a bit creamier, not too loose. But you want to start on the bottom of the wall. I'm making both in Spanish and English, so I have that part already made. But you wanna apply it with two angles. One angle, on the grout applicator, and the other angle on the tile. So you want to make sure that you don't create some sort of like air capsules in the middle. And that's why you need to just kind of go in different angles until you're sure that you have all those little joints covered completely. So let's apply everything, then we continue with the cleaning. So what you see now is that once you finish applying the grout, you want to make sure that you clean it up really well. You can start by cleaning in circular motion, so you can actually finish filling all the little gaps, all the joints, with grout. The rest would be to let it dry for a while, then remove it with the haze or the dust, I guess, on top, with a dry rag. Now, sometimes when you use the acrylic, you have to kind of work a little bit faster, especially in cleaning, because it gets harder. So I recommend you to have fresh water and a few sponges, so you can actually work with somebody in cleaning the areas up. So thank you so much for watching. I hope this video will help you to understand how you can do your own projects and restore those areas in your bathrooms and kitchens. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. If you are, thank you as always. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.